St. Rose is the patroness of Peru and the first saint ever to be born in the Americas. Her blessings endure and touch lives to this day, especially at the parish named in her honor in Rockaway, Queens.
I fall in love with the parish because St. Rose, she's always intercede on my family in our behalf.
Parishioners like AGNES ODIA, who moved from Nigeria to make her home in New York, find welcome in the saint's presence. The church's pastor, Father James KUROLY, also points to Rose's courage.
One of the things that St. Rose certainly invites us to reflect upon is our suffering being united with the suffering of Christ. And one of her great quotes is that there is no greater ladder to heaven than the cross.
Inside the main church, the sun streams through stained glass, illuminating scenes from St. Rose's life.
Receiving the cross, it's really the moment in which, after discernment, she recognizes that she is the spouse of Christ.
From childhood, St. Rose devoted herself to prayer and helping the sick and needy.
Material goods meant nothing to St. Rose. She put her spiritual life ahead of time, and material goods you go through, but your spiritual life is always with you, so she's held up as a model.
At age 20, St. Rose took a vow of perpetual virginity against her parents' wishes.
The conflict with our parents, our siblings too as well, we all can relate, and it's funny that it's been so long ago, we see it today in our society.
In August, on the 400th anniversary of St. Rose's death, Pope Francis praised her as a lily among thorns who consecrated herself to the Lord at a tender age.
I can make just as much.
The children of the St. Rose of Lima school are steeped in the life and faith of their patroness.
We say the Memorare. We say our prayers just like her every morning, every afternoon.
After learning about St. Rose, I think that her devotion and her strength is something we definitely take away from her, and how they can act more like a saint.
Pope Francis will venerate relics of St. Rose of Lima and St. Martin de Porres on his last day in Peru. In Rockaway Beach, Konrad Aderer, Currents News.